Name or give the formula for the following acids. So when you're naming acids, this is probably the trickiest. There's two rules. If the acid formula has an O in it, like the HClO3 here in example D, then it goes by one naming system. If it doesn't have an O in it, like H2S, example C, then it has a separate naming system. And so you have to keep them straight as you move forward here. The way to remember this, the names of the ones with oxygen in them are, you're looking for 8-ic-itis. So if the polyatomic ion ends in 8, like sulfate or nitrate or anything like that, then the acid name ends in ic. If it if the polyatomic ion is like say nitrite or sulfite and ending in ite, the acid name ends in us, O-U-S. So 8-ic-itis is a way to remember that. The other system, when there's no oxygen, is it's simply the root name of the chemical ending with ic at the end and with a hydro at the beginning. So for example, HCl is hydrochloric acid. There is no O in that, and that system is true for them all. So we look at the first one, we see phosphoric acid. Notice that there's no hydro in front, so this has got to be one with an oxygen in it. And so if we remember the 8-ic-itis rule, then we know that we're looking for the phosphate ion here. And since all acids go with hydrogen, we'll put H, one to give away, and phosphate, because it's phosphoric acid with no hydro, we know is PO4, and if we look on the polyatomic ion table, we know it accepts 3, and so if we crisscross, we get H3PO4 for phosphoric acid. B, nitrous acid. Again, no hydro here, so we're thinking the 8-ic-itis rule here. So if it ends in us, that means we must be looking for nitrite here, not nitrate. And so we'd look that up on your polyatomic ion table. Again, it goes with hydrogen, so it's one to give away. Nitrite is NO2, which has a charge of 1 or -1, so it means it accepts 1. And so we put those together, crisscross rule, we get HNO2 would be nitrous acid. Nitric or nitric acid would be HNO3, because NO3 is the 8 polyatomic ion. H2S, no oxygen in there, and so we don't use the 8-ic-itis rule at all. We simply write the prefix hydro, and then we look, we know it's sulfur, so it's hydro sulfuric, so it's hydro and ic for all of these, acid. And lastly, this is another one with oxygen in it, and so we would have to look up that ClO3 is the polyatomic ion chlorate, and so 8-ic-itis would tell us then this must be chloric acid. So the ic comes from the 8 ion. Notice there's no hydro in front because this is a polyatomic ion that's attached to the H with an oxygen in it.